Hey there folks, I'm gonna keep it brief because I have a massive cold. It's a bit weird, I had COVID in September and now I have a cold. I'm usually never ill, so this is strange for me. But I've been editing video here on the couch with tea and yeah, it's all I can do right now. But you guys will have a video to watch. This is the next part in the series that I started last week where we went thrifting and we got loads of stuff that I'm testing now. And it's a cool pile, so enjoy part 2 of this series, and this is part 30 of the speed test. My headphones are falling off. I don't need them on anyway right now, but see you at the end.
I normally wouldn't be too interested in this one, but this has a little trick up its sleeve. Can you see it? It has a phono input, something like this with a phono input. That's kind of cool. So you just add a simple record player like the Sony we just saw, and a pair of simple speakers, of which I have many, as you're about to see. And you got yourself a little mini stereo. Does it work though? That's the question. It has a built-in EQ because it says flat X normal here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see. It's all a bit dim. Let me turn some lights off. Flat X normal, and I did hook it up, so it should. Which input did I use? MD. It should work like this. Ooh, that's a weird sound. What's causing that interference? Very nasty interference. Well, why I buy PC speakers, you ask me? Well, if you combine these with a simple record player with a built-in phono preamp, or you add a small phono preamp, you have a really nice little record player setup that that allows you to play records in a way that doesn't ruin your records like a Crosby, and actually usually sounds pretty good as well. I haven't seen these before. I've seen their predecessors. Let's see how these sound. Don't like that music. Pretty good actually. Better than the predecessor, even though they're much lighter. This is a passive resonator, I think, and that's a full range driver. They have a line input and a headphone out. They don't go particularly loud, I must say, but they sound pretty good. A whole lot better than those Infinities, which Infinity should really be ashamed of. Now, I do hope this one works because it's a pretty serious cassette deck, but I have reasons to doubt it because someone cut the plug off. And many people think that it must be broken when someone does that, but that is not always the case. People just tend to do that for some reason. I wonder what happened here because they, not sure if you can see, but they soldered a bit of wire onto, that is a bit scary. Yes, that is what I'm gonna do. Well, it's on. This deck is a 3-head Pioneer CT S550S, so it's a pretty upmarket one. Electric eject, working well. We got fast forward, we got rewind, we got play. Sounding good, sounding healthy. The views look good. Slightly vibratey maybe. But then, who knows what its history is? It has Dolby BCMS. And again, it's a 3-head machine, so we can monitor the recording, which we shall. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh. Well, that's unhappy. Let me check the heads. They don't look too bad, but let's see what we get this time. Something's very unhappy. Well, let's let it do its bias level adjustment. Maybe it can figure itself out, because it can do auto biasing and such, and leveling. So you get the best sound possible, theoretically, with the tape that you're using. But that's some really weird sounding issue it's got. It's quite a lot better, but it's not good. What's going on here? Record balance works. Definitely a lot better, especially the right channel. It's really bad. Left is okay-ish. Let's check the heads with the lights. They really don't look bad. Gonna give them a clean just in case. You never know. Let's see what cleaning brings, but I don't think it's gonna bring much, to be honest. That's a weird thing it's doing. Whoa! It completely loses the plot with Dolby S. It does appear to be improving weirdly, so I'm gonna probably just give this some playtime eventually and see if anything changes. But for now, it doesn't sound too happy, unfortunately, which is a pity because this CT S550S is actually a really nice machine, and the playback sounded great. Now, these we know they are also my testing speakers. They are the little Sansuis that you can also see up here. Can you even see them? Yes, you can. I love these things. They sound absolutely great, and they are really tiny and very useful. Incredible sound from these little things. Easily the best speakers we've had since we started testing today, and they're so tiny. Let's try the other one because that was just the bottom one. There you go. Really impressive. Nice. Figured I would do another pair of speakers because they're pretty similar. They're tiny little JVCs. Very deep, so they should have some low end, at least for their size. Let's see if they actually do. Why am I not hearing a thing? Shouldn't I be hearing a thing? I think I should. Are you broken? No, I'm hooking speakers up to speakers. That's what's going on. Okay. Let's try the other one. These are objectively a little better than the Sansuis, but subjectively not really for me. They are very harsh sounding. They are the JVC SPFSXA1. Look very serious. Look at that. That's a serious looking unit. But they look great. They're in great shape, and they do sound really good. They sound really impressive, but a bit harsh for my taste. Still very nice. Now here's something completely different. It's a massive Philips stereo center. There does power on. I hooked it up to one speaker for now. Ooh, it doesn't fit at all. There we are. I hooked it up to one speaker for now because it's dim, so it's a bit of a pain in the backside. Okay, the belt is thank goodness gone, so it's not one rubbery mess. I will put a new belt on this in a sec. Let's first see if the radio works and if the amplifier works. Just leave it like that. Tuner FM. Okay, let's check the other channel. Do we get the other channel? 2009. We do. Oh, this one's much quieter. Why are you much quieter? Okay, let's try the other one now. Yeah, it's a lot louder. Well, does the cassette recorder run? Just about. Let's see. These always have sticky heads, unfortunately, erase heads, so can't really do much with this, but we can use it with a Bluetooth tape. Well, let's just risk our current tape. Let's see what we get. Oh. Come on, you got this. No, that's not running. So all we have left is a record player, which doesn't have a stylus currently. Does it run at all? It does run. Get a stylus. I should have one. That's a nice little box. It really is hard to open though. Oh, there it is. That clamps very well. Just want to see if the record player does give us 2 channels. That's also not a lot. No, something is definitely wrong with this preamp, I guess. Whatever the case may be, we don't get a proper second channel. So this one is dead. Here's that €30 Denon receiver that then all of a sudden was a €15 Denon receiver that I should plug in if I want to test it. Hey, it powers on, display looks good, the whole thing looks good, and I hooked up a source to CD. Or did I? Why am I not hearing? Oh, I unplugged it from the mixer, so all is well. Here we go. Right channel, left channel, treble, bass. Not much you can hear with this music, but here we get the low end. Tuner appears to work. Let's hook up an antenna. And let's, as always, go to 95.6 for Classique 21. Because it's the least shitty channel we have. There it is. Yep, that works. And I am going to program it into six. No, not. How many channels does this thing have? 6. There we are. Oh, there's also AM in there. There's that. Yeah, man, that works fine. Does the phono work? I'm trying to stop the. Well, you can hear the tuner actually. But you can also hear the phono. Yeah, this works fine. This is a great deal. Actually, for 15 euros. How is this sticker? Oh, got to love a thrift shop that uses stickers you can actually peel off in more or less one piece. More or less. I'm out of rubber bands. This is my last few, and then I need to buy new ones. So that is an issue. Here is that simple record player that I bought. It's HEMA branded, which is a department store. And it doesn't say HEMA on it anywhere except on the back. Someone put a new plug on it for some reason, which is fine by me. And this is one of those that you combine with a pair of active speakers and you have actually a nice little setup. No, I shouldn't connect it to the phono input because, as I just said, it has a built-in preamp. So it goes into the line input. Okay, and then we should, with a bit of luck, be able to play a record. First, let me take this off. Yeah, they put a lot of tape on this one in order to keep the dust cover closed so people don't mess with it. But that is going to be an absolute nightmare to get off. Actually, that should have been a reason to not take it home. Fully automatic. Let's check the speed. Speed is a bit fast, but they're very easy to adjust. Let's try the fully automatic system. Wait for it to be done and start. It's a bit fast, but not much. 45, also a tad fast. If you adjust 33, it also adjusts 45. So that's an easy job. Lift works well. Not too shabby. And they actually sound alright. They really don't sound bad. Oh, I should check the auto return. Almost forgot that. Let me wait until it's done. Let it return. About now. It's a pretty nice record player. These are OEMs. They were sold on the Mania brand. And this is a HEMA branded one, or rather an unbranded one, because as you can see, nothing here except full automatic turntable with preamplifier. I just put a stylus protector on it. He did a protect, because this one doesn't actually have anything to protect the arm from moving. So I like putting stylus protectors on these in case it starts wandering around. And let's see if we can get this horrible mess off with some sticker remover. Seems easy enough, but well, this is plasticky, so I got most of the top layer off. But also sticker remover and these plastic covers, they don't always go very well together. And then you get a very ugly plastic cover. But hey, I think that's still better than all this stickery mess. Let's see what it can do. Work your magic, sticker remover. Work your magic. I think this unfortunately is one that does have an issue with it. Now of course polishing it should fix it, because you just polish the top layer off. But you still have to make sure you clean it well, otherwise it will just get worse and worse, and then you have more and more polishing to do. So yeah, this one gets a bit matte unfortunately. I hate this stuff, man. Thrift shops should really stop doing that. Anyway, the stickers are removed. I'll do some polishing someday in the future, but for now, the worst has been done. And it now has a nice matte glare. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's not looking as shiny as it was before. So that's really frustrating, but yeah, that's what happens. But you won't be able to get this stuff off without sticker removal. It's just going to be, well, you're going to have to use your nails, and then you create scratches, so that's not great either. So Either way you lose. Thrift shops, stop doing this, please. I accidentally just turned face track on, and I'm not sure if it's useful. Let's turn it off again. I got some tea though, tea track, and I got some tangerines, tangerine track, and an apple, and I tidied up a bit. So let's turn face track on and show you these cool edifier speakers. Honestly, don't even know how I turned it on. I have a pair of edifier speakers which are active, which are kind of awesome. I have a pair of edifier R1700BT. They're on top of my studio monitors, which are 10 SRM10Bs. They're actually really nice little speakers. So let's see how these work. Here we go. These are a pretty cheap model. I think they are like 99 bucks. But they were 12.5 euros, so that's like 14 bucks. And they're active, which is awesome. So far they sound good, but I don't know what the low end is like yet. This tangerine's hard to peel. Do we even get low end? Yeah, we do. Eventually. Really good. Really good. Let's try the controls at the back. We've got volume, we've got bass. Haven't heard anything by Edifier I didn't absolutely love, and these are great too. I always want to keep them, but I have no goal for them. But these are really good. They are the Edifier, R1100. As far as I know, these are dirt cheap, so grab a pair. Just grab a pair.
And that was that. See you all next week. Hope you enjoyed this one. I thought it was a pretty nice variety of stuff. See you again.